all the way over here.
Over here? Really? Where's like the starting line? Over there. Big crap I found. Bike gang over here. Notice they're following the boy on the scooter.
Hey, yo, slow down.
Yeah, exactly.
See when that battery's dead.
Touch any of these walls there yet, sweetheart?
Yep.
Right there. Use your bumper, your one bumper?
Yeah.
Oh, got it. We got no brakes.
Hello, I'd like to interrupt this video really quick to bring you special news. Today, when this video just went up, Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, noon California time, we are finally bringing back the sun hats. We did the cool sponsor livery underneath this one, and then we have the black version right here that's a little more subtle in case you don't want all the colors on your sun hat. In addition to these, we're doing our limited edition Leans Customs pin. We are both dropping them on our own sites at the same exact time. These go super fast, so make sure you head over to the site before it's too late. We had another super cool thing about Long Beach FD. We get to do a parade around the city of Long Beach. So Colette is riding with me and we're just munching on some chips and rip around the streets of Long Beach. Tune in for more.
All the car alarms are going off. Red limiter are everywhere. People are doing burnouts. It's way more rowdy than I thought it'd be.
There's this one.
Yeah. My clutch pedals. My clutch like didn't work out. My leg is so tired.
Oh, there is the mite. Oh, mite almost got ran over.
My left leg needs a break. With the, what do you call it? With straight cut gears, you can't just kind of like buck the car, and then we have such a long first gear in this that I have to keep like riding in the clutch. Woo, after like 3 days of biking.
Every day is leg day.
I want to see someone do the rail right now.
What?
Johan and Sean here, just FD, strolling through Long Beach.
We're looking for Colette.
No, we're just going to Forever 21. That's
Oh,
locked.
that's locked. Well, shit, it's the theater.
No way. Maybe there's another entrance? Oh, we'll find her, don't worry. Well, we're just going to Forever 21. We haven't found Colette yet. Oh, boys, boys, boys. She's been spotted. Shh. Colette, what are you doing?
I was trying to speed shop with my eyes and y'all are distracting me. I only got 10 minutes, yo. caught.
She got caught. Found Colette. Colette.
Oh, damn.
We got a video, we good. Thank you.
Hey, Mike, are you filming? Mike.
James.
It's practice and qualifying day. Me and Ginger heading to the driver's meeting. Always a good time out here. Decided not to ride my bike to the track today. Figured probably shouldn't be too sore today if I'm gonna be driving a bunch. Got some minor changes made to the car to hopefully make it drive a little bit easier. I'm just excited to drive the track some more. It's so fun. Alright, so after the first practice session, car's feeling really good. We made some changes so it doesn't abruptly do the freewheeling stuff, and it made the car a lot more predictable. Vaughn, his car was on kill. Vaughn's car was so fast, I definitely was not ready for it. I still have my setup on the looser side, so he gapped me. When I followed Hurst, I had a pretty good chase and I was feeling pretty good about it. Definitely a few mistakes. He actually hit me up after. I guess he was having some issues with his car, and that's why he kind of slowed down in that area. And we had a little bit of contact, but it was all good. I've got a few things that I want to work on moving into the next practice. Specifically, every driver enters with such different speed and technique that I really have to just keep it cool there. Because a good entry will set up a good rest of the run, and a bad one will ruin a whole run.
Last practice is now over. I'm feeling pretty good about my lead. There's a few areas of the track that have vastly less grip than the rest, so I just got to remember and be mindful of that. But I'm going into qualifying. Just gonna try to do the same run I just did. Felt pretty good, and see what it gets me.
There. Moving on to our next driver, Adam LZ, always blowing up the internet in more ways than one. He's got a lot of fans in the building, a lot of them online. Just, Formula Drift Rookie of the Year. Made the jump from Pro 2 to Pro last year with our doubleheader year, and comes back with a beautiful looking vehicle. Always love the SO-Teens and love the livery. Here we go, boys. Adam LZ. A little short on touch and go transitions now out to the, almost blends in, getting into the zone. Like to see him a little bit closer to those outside zones, Ryan. Could be a little bit deeper just on all of them. Just tighten up those tolerances. Just knock that belt down to one more hole. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, risk it or biscuit type course, right? If you don't go out to the touch and go, you don't get out to outside zone 1 and 2, or at least approaching it to kind of get the points that are going to get you, say, an 85 or higher, then you're going to get those deductions. There's just no way getting around it. This course is designed for you to push out as wide as you possibly can to that part of the course, and then come back across with aggression to that part of the course, and then out to the wall on that part of the course. So you left a few points on the table on touch and go 1 and outside zone 1. I like the approach here towards the end. You went a little bit wide on that inside clip, so we're still seeing some drivers kind of struggle with getting that appropriate arc through the final section there. But I'm guessing it's going to be, in the 80s.
I think that's a decent guesstimation there for Adam LZ, getting his numbers right, making sure he's at COVID weight. Speaking of COVID, we talked about, there's BC, there's AD, and are we like PC now, like post-COVID? Like is that kind of where we're at? And 83, look at you. Look at that.
Definitely could have done a little bit better. I wanted to play it somewhat safe on the walls. Would have sucked to try to go balls to the wall and then end up crashing. Done that before, it's not fun. Definitely some room for improvement. Hopefully it'll be enough to not at least have to go again in the bottom 8. We'll see. Okay, hold on. This crane game. All right. I'm gonna go for it. Get his ass. Why would you turn? Because you're sus. You're sus.
It's competition day, bright and early. We had to leave at like 6 a.m. or maybe we were up at 6 a.m. Either way, super early. I got OD today. Get maybe 2 or 3 laps of practice. Can mostly leave the car the same. Maybe got a little bit of grip to it, but just focus on fixing that very first corner since that's something I've been struggling with at this track. But feel pretty good on my lead. Had some breakfast. Go do some driving. it maybe like 6/10, and I'm gonna need to give it closer to 9 to 10/10 to be able to win this battle. So Odie's definitely a fierce competitor. I gotta give it all I got, but I think we can make it happen.
Falcon tires, fuel suspension, S15, running that supercharged LS. And here we go with that 2J, Adam LZ, S15. That first outside touch and go, LZ tracks him down. Odie feeling good in the zone, that first outside zone. Odie Boxing doing the same. Well done into the second, and now finally, LZ gaining some grip and going to the wrong side of the inside clip. I want to see that angle there. I believe he kind of pulled the Dai Yoshihara, and he was on the wrong side of that inside clip, Ryan.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Jared, and it may, be something that is too hard to overcome, but we've got 50% of the battle done, and look at Odie. Back bumper compressing a little bit, but right up against a wall within 6 inches of outside zone 1, outside zone 2. Great line being drawn there. Here's a really good vantage point. Getting right out to the edge. Excellent job by Odie Bakchi's. Closing now is Adam LZ, but taking that tighter line. And this is where you get stuck right there. Goes on the inside of that cone, just like Daijiro Yoshihara. We'll see exactly how many wheels were technically off course from this shot in particular. As we get a look coming through the bridge here, LZ for a second was on a tighter line. He made a good adjustment here, but as he comes through the smoke, much too tight of a line, and he's on the right-hand side of that inside clip, technically being 3 or 4 tires off there. So that is a very similar mistake that we saw to Daijiro Yoshihara. Obviously, that had a huge impact on the overall result. So LZ's got to come back strong here, put down a solid lead run.
On Nitto tires. LZ S15. See how he comes into view of the judges with their naked eyes. Now coming in. Massive angle from LZ. So just a bit shy, but look at Odie Bakchi supplying the pressure, Ryan. You talked about how good Odie Bakchi was in the chase position, and he's absolutely proving you right. And LZ, he loops it, parks it, and just being lost in the smoke there. Want to go to what I call the truth serum camera, that overhead view.
Well, Odie Bakchi was having a solid chase run, and because of this section of the course right here where LZ doesn't get out to the first outside zone, he's having a better lead as well. But what really kind of solidifies it is this final section here.
Oh, there was contact.
There was contact. Odie comes up, and that is going to be something the judges are really going to have to take a look at. Remember, that is a decel zone, right? So Odie, as he comes through the smoke line, and I feel like all of the run here is not really going to be as consequential. It's going to be coming down to what this means. Odie comes through the smoke line, surges forward. I think we really got to see it from the drone. That's going to give us the truth serum. That's where the decel zone basically starts and then finishes at the inside clip where they should be back on throttle.
Adam's got some great angle here, coming, out of that second outside zone. Odie didn't have as much angle with his vehicle here.
Yeah, you have to say, was Adam doing anything that was
impeding?
Out of question, right?
Yeah.
Completely wrong. It's hard to see that he was, but look, see, the touch and go is right there at the corner, and the decel zone starts on the approach to it. So the collision happens in the decel zone. And I know that the judges are taking a look at this.
Here we go, Odie Bakshies or Adam LZ. Slide him left for Odie Bakshies or right for Adam LZ. Odie Bakshies gets 1 and 2. So Odie gets the win. Ryan Lontaine gave me the eye and threw on his headset. So Ryan Lontaine, over to you, Lontaine.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I wasn't sure what you guys were saying. We were kind of talking amongst ourselves here, but essentially what we did is we incompleted LZ on his chase because he went 3 wheels off at inside clip 1. And then on Odie's chase, we incompleted him as well. But then that leads us with comparing the lead runs. And when you compare the lead runs, Odie's lead run was much cleaner. LZ on his lead, looks like he over-rotated after initiation and wasn't able to carry the momentum that he needed to carry through to the touch and go, which then slowed him down or set him back for the entirety of his run in the lead position. Now, that doesn't excuse Odie for jumping in on his door and making contact before inside clip 1. But again, we did incomplete Odie for that.
I got freaking gapped off the line and kind of threw my run away. I managed to kind of hang it together towards the end, but I got a little lost in transition a little early and wound up going 2 tires off. You guys saw my lead run. I was pretty happy with that. I could have pushed a little bit deeper, but I threw a little bit too much angle, so I was a little shallow in the zones. But Odie hit me at the end, so pretty confident that I would be getting the win. So we understand they gave Odie the win because of the fact that they said I went 3 tires off, which is a 0. He hit me and spun, which is also 0, so they judged based on the lead. However, looking back at footage, both us and other teams only see 2 wheels going off, which would mean that what do you think?
We think the argument is that you were not 3 tires off.
So you think that
I think you were.
I feel like it should have been a 1 more time.
Well, technically, if
But
you
they
did
can't.
an incomplete, you would have won.
Yeah.
If you did an incomplete, you would have won. So they're saying that you incompleted because you had 3 tires off, and we're only seeing you have 2 tires off.
Got it.
And nowhere in the rule book does it say 3 tires off is an incomplete either. But that's a gray area. So the only thing you can do is make them prove that you were 3 tires off, which none of the video we've seen yet shows that.
Yeah. So we'll see. It'd be a way to win, but it'd be cool to keep driving.
Go me and Marco. Marco, go
Wait, I'll do it on your leg. Just tell me how it feels.
No, just right to the ass. It's numb.
Oh my god. Does it hurt?
No.
Dude, that feels so funny. Feel it. Do that stuff. I don't feel it. It's like back
You did it to yourself.
Yeah. No, seriously, it's not that bad. Here.
I mean, you don't have a suit, dude. It's
kind of good.
Break this up first.
It like stings a little. I bet if you're closer, it's not as, if you're closer, it's not as bad.
It's like a medium
when it
piece.
just hits you with the tip. Alright, so we officially lost the protest. So here's my take on this. Do I think that Odie drove better than me? Yes. However, I think by the rule book, I thought that we should have won. Him hitting me and spinning is an obvious incomplete. Me being 2 or 3 wheels off is questionable. 3 wheels off didn't even used to be incomplete. Apparently we were just told they changed the rules after the first round and now 3 wheels off isn't incomplete. On the cameras it's very difficult to tell. It looked like I was 2 tires off. They're saying my rear tire ran over the inside of the inner clip. Whereas in a previous battle, Dye did the same exact thing, but they're saying his tires ran over the outside of the inner clip. And that's why he didn't incomplete, but I did. So had I not done that in my chase, we would have gotten the win. But because we both technically incompleted, they judge it based on our leads. He had a better lead than mine, so we got the win. Wouldn't have been a cool way to win. It would have been nice to continue driving and move on. But ultimately, it's a judge sport and they have their rules and we're at the mercy of them, and it is what it is.
unfortunately, it is our last night here in California until Irwindale. It's been an awesome time in Long Beach. You know, I'm not super happy with the outcome of the competition. However, I'm leaving Long Beach, which is one of the gnarliest tracks in terms of crashes and damage, with a car in one piece, which is going to be amazing going in Irwindale because the whole trailer and rig is going to be staying out here, so that is going to make it a lot easier because we don't need to be fixing stuff and repairing things. The car rips and it's pretty much ready for Irwindale. I'm also stoked I got to learn the track. I feel like out of all the tracks, because of Media Day, I got the most comfortable with this track and I felt really good on it. Definitely some things that I can work on, but going into next year, it won't be my first time here anymore and that's going to be sick. So thank you guys for watching this video. I don't want any of my explanation to be misconstrued about the protest or my thoughts or feelings on the judging, but I wanted to be transparent with you guys so you know where I'm at and where the team has been in regards to that call. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the videos here. It's been a blast. It's got me hyped on riding bikes again, and I'll see you guys soon.